Hello everyone, this is Ash, and this is a game called AutoRogue. It looked pretty interesting, and I wanted to check out the demo. Let's get into it. Easy, perfect for relaxed play, battle turn limit increased. This one perfect for first-time players. Create your own auto battle strategy. Sure, let's go with normal. Let's see what that's like. Okay, so we're right into it. Trying to use a skill. So there's tutorials to how to add a skill. You can add a skill for use by clicking the skill on the right. How to reorder. You can change the skill order by grabbing the number of part of the skill. So, got it. Thank you. So I could do, let's see. Headbutt is 5 damage, and it takes 2 energy, deal 5 damage. Right, and then this one is a shield. So this guy's going to hit me for 5. I'm already going to lose 7 just based on what I'm seeing here. Okay, so let's do Puff. Add skill, right? And then we need to click to add conditions. So what kind of conditions do we have? It's kind of like a programming style roguelike game where you have to have statements like, all right, so if something happens, then you get Puff with 5 shields. So enemy attacking, activate if the enemy's predicted action is an attack. That's actually pretty smart. Defense lower than attack. Attacks activates if your shield is lower than the enemy's predicted attack. Oh, I see. Enemy HP at most. Activate if the enemy's HP is at a certain value. Okay, so if like his HP is at 50% or something like that. Unused turn. Activate this skill if it has not been used this turn. Okay, so let's go ahead and just do it when enemies attacking. That looks pretty good, right? Predicted damage is 0, so it's not going to do that. All right, lower activates if your shield is lower than the enemy's predicted attack here. No, I like this one. How do I put it though? Condition plan. This plan 1. Yeah, so boop. It won't let me do it. Apparently he's not attacking this round, but it does show 5, so I thought it would be. Boop, boop. There we go. Got it. Okay, and then I can add another skill here, so I could do headbutt, and I can make headbutt activate. I'll do it also if enemies attack. We'll just do it all for enemy attack for now, just to, get started. Right, so then we confirm switch. You can toggle whether to include a confirmation at the end of the battle. Okay, so we're basically just building like a script to run, pretty much. Right, so confirm? It's not confirm, it's just play. There we go. Play? Do I need to add more? Plan. No, that's the plan, all right. Let's go. Let's go use the plan. What do I get to actually do something? Okay, do I need to do another headbutt? Headbutt does 5 damage. It's not that great. All right, so another puff, I guess. Turn over. 10 seconds. What? Okay, and then enemy. Let's just keep going with enemy attack. Nice. -6. All right, so battle start. There it is, right there in the middle. Turn 2. So we lost some energy, but I got some shield going, and my headbutt didn't do anything because of his shield, right? So it's just going over and over. It's just a script, right? So it's gonna keep going. We have 9 again, but it's keeping me alive. I'm keeping my defense up. 20 defense. Very nice, actually. And we're hitting his shield. That's all we're doing. Game over. Wait, so I lost? Are you serious? All right, so Puff. Forget Puff. Instead of Puff, let's go ahead and do headbutt. Number 3 should be headbutt. There we go. Enemy attacking, you just get headbutt. Maybe it shouldn't even be enemy attacking. Maybe it should be if like unused or something. I don't know. Let's just start and see what happens. Just attack, attack, attack. All right. Are we actually doing any damage though? It doesn't look like the health bar is going down in any way. I mean, we might be, but maybe there's a glitch in the demo. Who knows? Turn 8. Boom, boom, boom. See if we can take him out. Game over. Turn over. What? I am so confused right now. Relic. Activate if your shield is lower than the enemy's predicted attack. Let's go ahead and do that over here too. That looks pretty good. So it's gonna have a couple conditions to activate, just to make sure. Let's see, activate if your energy is at a certain value. That would be good for like an energy regeneration kind of thing. -2 now. All right, let's go. Let's see if that does anything different. Oh, it does. We're actually doing something now. Boom, boom, boom. So it helps to have this if lower than attack. Defense is lower than attack. All right, that's helpful. We actually won. Accept the battle results. Yes, I will. Thank you. What do we have? Some coins and some other stuff. Select rewards. So we have normal or upgrade. We could do ignite, apply for burn, prior investment, energy recover, deal 6 damage at the beginning of the next turn, recovers 1 energy. Then we also have ice lance, which shields damage. Deal damage equal to your shield. Oh, I kind of like that one actually. I'll take that one. Oh. Next fight, escape from Mama. Game over criteria. Mama is chasing you. If Mama catches up, it's game over. Distance from Mama. The longer the battle lasts, the closer Mama gets. Defeat the enemy in as few turns as possible. Ooh. All right, so I need to defeat this enemy quickly to not have the boss come in and pretty much defeat me right away. What is a condition? By adding a condition to the skill, you can control the activation of the skill. How to add a condition. You can add a condition by pressing the add condition. Right, I kind of learned that in the last phase there. Right, so let's go ahead and get my skill. I'm going to do Ice Lance, which is 2, right? And Ice Lance is going to be used if enemy is attacking pretty much. We're going to stick with that for now. Boom. And you know what? If defense is lower as well. I think that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and... Should this be number 2? Let's put these down, I think. Like that. And let's try it and see how it goes. Might be using too much energy, actually. Alright, we're doing damage, though. We're doing pretty good. Need to get some more energy recovery. That's about it. Yeah, I don't get the last headbutt, but it's okay because we're doing damage still. Weak. Yeah, I'll take that. I have a good victory and I didn't take any damage, so you can't go wrong with it, right? All right, so we have Kunai here. Deal damage. Every 4 times you deal damage, deal an additional 5. Red Hood burns and immediately burns. Enemy burn damage occurs at the beginning of the turn instead of at the end of the turn. Fossil, shield and sturdy. Start battle with 12 shield and 1 sturdy. Ooh, that's pretty nice actually. Every 4 times you deal damage, deal an additional 5. I mean, that's pretty good too. I'm going to go ahead and get Fossil though, because Fossil is pretty awesome. Enhanced rewards. Early defeat bonus. The fewer turns it takes to defeat the enemy, the better the rewards. No damage bonus. Defeat enemies without taking any damage to earn better rewards. Plus, you can gain distance from Mama. All right, yeah, I like gain distance from Mama. It looks like you can upgrade your items. Oh. It costs... I could do skills or relics. So I don't have any relics. So I'll take a skill upgrade, sure. Let's do... I mean, I wouldn't mind a stronger puff. It's pretty handy, honestly. Give me that shield bonus. Ice shield's pretty nice too. Deal damage equal to your shield. And rest. Okay, I'm gonna take puff. So that's gonna give me 8 shields. Yeah, but I can get more damage too because this Ice Lance does damage equal to my shield. So thank you. We have a little armor cat thing. Observe the enemy. Enemy's action plan. The enemy's action plan is shown on the top right. Follow the actions in order from top to bottom. Okay, so he's going to attack and then defend, attack and then defend in turn 4. Enemy's abilities. The enemy's unique abilities are shown on the bottom right. Hover your mouse over them to check the effects. Okay, so turn 1, he's attacking for 5. Plans to attack, 5 damage. Plans to shield for 10. Okay. That's his action plan. So you said over on the right? I mean, I can see it here. Fortification. Retain shield at the end of the turn. Well, that sucks. That sucks, dude. My puff is pretty strong. Keep my puff going. Relic, fossil. Right. How do I use relic? I don't need. I guess I don't need 2 headbutts. Headbutts. Can I put a relic here? I can't. All right, so let me do puff twice. Nah, I really do need to attack twice. Let's get rid of that. Remove headbutts. We'll put this back on as enemy attacking and start. Let's see how we do. Damage prediction. I just noticed that there was a damage prediction. So he's not going to damage me, which is good. But it looks like I'm not really doing much damage either. So it's kind of a double problem here. He's got 10. Okay, we did a little bit of damage that turn. When he does 10, I can get him for 5. Eventually, I'll win. Oh, I guess not. I guess Mama came and destroyed me, right? Right. So we got Puff. 5. I should do more Puff. I think that could be a good thing, actually. Let's do Puff up here. And then we're going to do this one as well. And then I do another Ice Lance here. Right? Could that work? Let's see. Ice Lance, condition, enemy attacking. Prediction 0. Okay. Turnover 10 turns. Jeez. Okay, so it's giving me a prediction for how many turns it's going to take. And I guess I can only do right here Mama meter, right? So I can only do it 10 turns. That's why I keep losing, is because the Mama comes and destroys me. It's a -6. Let's try and see what happens. Can I do this? 40 damage, 40 armor. Jeez. So Ice Lance doesn't seem to be doing anything. Is the problem? He's got 70. All right, we have to just be hitting hard. All right, let's take out a Puff. Remove. Let's take out an Ice Lance. And what I want to do is get some headbutts in there. Okay, get headbutt in there, and that's going to go up here. Enemy attacking, and then we're going to do that one too. We're going to do double conditions on this. Turnover 10. Yikes. All right, so another headbutt. Double headbutt this guy. Boom. We're going to do enemy attacking, and we're going to do defense lower. Boom. And then it's still 10, though. That's kind of the problem here. Let's see what happens when I play it out. I'm not fully sure I understand, I guess. Maybe Puff should not be the first action, right? Because he kind of just keeps accumulating stuff. We only use one action, that's it? Okay, so there's a problem with this. So we need to remove this condition here. Yeah, I think that's kind of throwing me off. Let's move Puff down. We'll do like that. Let's try. Now that we're actually doing attacks, I should be able to knock down his defense, right? That's about all I'm doing, though. I'm knocking his defense down. Okay, now he's at 10. I need to keep hitting him. I'm getting hit too, but at least I won this time around. Yeah, I'll take the battle results. That's fine. I like that you can actually decide if you want to or not. Select rewards. We have attack potion, a consumable, 50 damage, energy potion, or burn potion. Apply 20 burn. I mean, I'll take the attack potion. That's fair. Extra drop. Sweet. Select rewards. We have limit break, which is 5 damage. Shield pierce. The energy of this skill increases by 1. The damage dealt pierces the shield. Double tap. The energy cost is doubled, but the skill activates twice. I'll take pierce. Toggle above or below. Condition switch. The conditions can be switched above and below using the switch button. Okay. Condition purchase. Conditions can, with a lock, cannot be used without a purchase. You sense something prickly. Elite enemy with lots of rewards or normal enemy? I'm gonna take elite. I like a challenge. Prickly guy. Skill activation, 1 out of 2. What is priority? The skills higher up have priority. The skills that meet conditions will activate first. Does not activate from the top. Change the priority order. You can change the priority order by grabbing a number of skills, right? Okay. Let's check the priority. For example, if you want to use the skill Puff in response to an enemy's attacks, set its priority higher than the other skills. It activates with the attack, and this one, Headbutt, does not activate with the attack. This will activate every time. Oh, I see. It only activates if they attack. I see. That makes sense. So if I want to just hit them every single time, right? Then I'll do that. Damage prediction 20. Yikes. Okay, so we want this to be higher. He's gonna hit me. He's gonna hit me hard. That's the problem. We don't want to get damaged. Let's go ahead and take that off. Remove that condition. Okay, so he's going to do that. Hint. What's the hint for? Hints for the cactus. Deal with the spikes. Attacking a cactus will deal damage to you. Prepare a shield before attacking. Let's watch the battle. Okay, you can retry endlessly if you lose. If stuck, review the battle flow and find ways to improve it. Okay. So we have shield pierce. Does he have a shield? Not really. So we probably need another puff. Okay, so enemy attacking. How about we just put it on there? There we go. Let's go. All right, and then we have our defense up, but we're not really hitting him, are we? We're just doing shield 4 times is the problem. Shield, shield, shield. I think what I need to do. Okay, this is not working. I'm getting sturdy. I'm getting all this other stuff. That's great, but this is gonna be endless. Mama's gonna come attack me eventually. We're not. It's just back and forth. We're not doing anything. Okay, so let's look at our plan here. So that's plan 1. Plan 2 needs to be different. Plan 2 needs to be attack potion first. And then we need to do headbutt. Attack potion, headbutt is plan 2. Plan 3, attack potion. And we're going to do headbutt again. And yeah. Let's try it with 3 different plans, right? So we do puff first. No headbutt. We'll take headbutt off. Puff, ice lance. So ice lance triggers if the enemy is attacking. Boom. Let's go. How do I change plan? Change to this plan. I can't change other plans? Do I need a... Let me see. Your energy, adjustment, strength. Do I need a condition? Like it needs to change on its own to a different plan. Okay. I can figure this out. I just need to plan it out just a little bit better. So he's just going to spam puff because it's got no condition, right? You can't control anything during battle. Yeah, so it's going to be a battle, a game over. So I need there to be a condition to puff so it's not endlessly being used, right? So it's got to be like upon attack. If the enemy's... Well, it's not if he's attacking, so it's got to be something else. Okay. Let's see. Energy even. Attack with at least activate if the enemy's attack value is a certain amount. Your HP... Your shield is at least something... Okay. That might be something here. If my shield is at least... Oh, it costs money. I'll buy that one. If my shield is at least... I want this one here. Your shield is at least 10. Otherwise, I want you to attack. Let me see, where is headbutt? Headbutt and attack potion. Let me see if I'm doing that right. Your shield is at least 10. Then then you move on, right? Whoa. I destroyed him. Okay, so I think I understand that fully. A little bit better, at least. Select rewards. Normal upgrade. RNG recovery. We have final blow, effective with less HP. Deal 55 damage. If the enemy has less HP than 50%, deal 22 damage instead. That could be really good. You know, if I can get them below 50%. Consecutive slash. Deal 3 damage twice. At the start of the next turn, recover energy and rest. Maybe. I think final blow could be pretty fun. Alright, no damage, bunch of stuff. A bunch of rewards. Ooh, what's this? So we can have harmonica, energy on odd turns, heavy hammer, deal heavy damage, or lovely apple. At the start of odd turn, gain 2 energy. At the start of even turn, lose 1 energy. Oh no. At the start of 6th turn, deal 25 damage % of the enemy's maximum HP fixed damage. After defeating an enemy, heal. Ooh, I like this one. That one was being recommended anyway, it looks. Oh, it was a fusion. Useful settings. Fast forward, rewind. Okay. Pause. Step play. And switch plan. Switch plan, really? Okay. So we can completely heal HP. Upgrade skills, upgrade relics are Mama Meter +4. Ooh, that could be pretty handy in itself. But I want to upgrade my headbutt because I use it quite a bit. It would be nice to be able to do warning. Really? So 34 damage predicted. So you're gonna hit me very hard. That's what the assumption is. At least 10, huh? Let me see. So there's got to be a condition that works for you. Relic, apple pie. Mama meter is 4 or less after battle. Increase mama meter by 1. Well, that's not good. Lovely apple, heal after the battle. After defeating an enemy, heal 6. Yep, that's a good one. Good things happen when you align skills or relics shown. With the relic shown. What's this one? Oh, that's the condition. I get the apple pie because of it. All right, so headbutt. Let's go ahead and put headbutt up here. I'm just curious what happens. 33. Okay, so this needs to be removed. Let me put this back up top. All right, let's see. Enemy attacking Pierce. The energy cost of this is increased by 1. The deal damage to the shield. All right, so I think you're gonna have to be enemy attacking, right? So that gives me 8 predicted damage. Blah. I'm gonna need to heal myself up at this rate, and then we're gonna do headbutt and then ice slants, which is also with enemy attacking. Okay, let's go. Let's try it. Let's run it and see what happens. Okay, so we are doing some damage to him and, you know, surviving at the same time. So that's good. So maybe the prediction is wrong. We're at 30 out of 40. Get all that back up. Come on, hit him good, man. Hit him hard. I only get the bonus, though, because the enemy's attacking. That's when I get myself leveled up there. Oh, what is this? This is where it gets tricky, huh? Oh, yeah, he did some damage there. All right. So as soon as he comes out of his shell, it gets a little more tricky. For sure. So Ice Lance shields damage. Let's go ahead and take Ice Lance off. I'm just curious if that's going to... Oh, Final Blow could be really good, though. Let me see. Final Blow. Your shield, your HP at most. No, I need his HP. If his HP is below how much? Weak enemy is at least. There's got to be one for his HP. Enemy defending. Turn number equals. Ooh, okay, that's pretty good. Enemy HP right here. Activate if the enemy HP is at a certain value. All right, 1 second. Let me see something here. Let me see this ability first. Deal 5 damage. If the enemy has less than 50%, deal 22 damage instead. All right, so you're actually going to become a priority. You're going to be plan 2. How do I change a plan 2? Confirm switch. You could toggle whether to include a confirmation after the battle ends. There's one that allows me to switch plans, right? Maybe not. Okay, so your condition is going to have to be enemy HP at most 50. 50. Yeah, we'll go with 50 because actually that's a good number there. Then that starts proccing instead. That should be fine. Let's go. And then I should be able to defeat him very quickly in that case. Let's do this on 3. Do this a little bit faster. All right, so when it's at 50, then we should be strong. And now we should be start hitting him with our power. Game over? Really? So how should we do this then? Enemy attacking. It's not gonna... Maybe it shouldn't be enemy attacking. Maybe it should be... If energy... Just buy this. If energy is at least... How much energy do I have? 9? So we'll say energy is at least 9. Then we'll cast that. Oh, that is not good. Energy is not at least 9. It's going to have to be something different. Remove that. If energy is at least 5. Predicted damage is 10. Seriously. Let's try it. I'm going to try it. I just like seeing how these play out. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, we're doing headbutts. That's good. So I'm boosting up my defense quite a bit. Game over, turn over. I died again. What is a good way to deal with this guy? All right. I mean, you would think putting headbutt up here, and then let's see, headbutts. If your HP is at most, your shield is at least. If your shield is at least 10, then headbutt. There we go. Let's take off this condition. This is if enemies attacking. That's pretty good. Enemy attacking. Okay. If your shield's at least 10, then do a headbutt. If enemy HP is at most 50, and then we're going to do puff again. We're going to double puff if the enemy HP, where is it? Where is it? Enemy HP. If enemy HP is 50. Right. Let's do that. And go. Get double defense if that's a condition. Turn 9. So we can't go past 9 turns is the problem here. We have to defeat him before 9 turns is up. So this is not a good condition. The thing is we have to win, right? Use 50 headbutt, 50 damage. How can we do this? We have to beat him as fast as possible. So enemy attacking puff. This is too much puff. We need puff to move down. I know it's going to be bad, though. Enemy attacking is still too much puff. Damage prediction. I need multiple headbutts. I need to just headbutt city this guy. Headbutt, 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 headbutt. And we'll do puff. Not if enemies... We're going to do that if shield... Where's my shield? Is at least 0. If shield is 0, then cast that. Or should we just do puff anyway? Yeah, there we go. Let's just do this. It's fine. Let's try it. Let's try this battle. Boop, boop, boop. Trying to beat you as fast as possible, so... Oh my gosh. Was it the turn end? What happens if I use this? Let's try this. So if his health is less than 50, then this starts proccing. Oh, I got him. That works. So this procs is a priority. Yeah, I'll take it. What do we got? All right, so select rewards. We have unstable battery, energy recovery, recovers 2 energy, reduces maximum energy by 1, and then rest. Fortification, shield is not lost. At the end of the round, at the beginning of the turn, shield will no longer be lost. Ooh, that's super handy. Good things happen when you align skills with the relics. Then we have emergency defense. You gain 30 shield. So this is a fire thing. I like this one. Fortification goes with ice lance. Nice. Those two combined. Very good. And now we have winter specimen, select rewards. Upgrade, huh? I don't know what the difference is, honestly. Winter specimen energy max plus. Max energy is increased by 2, gains 230 at the end of the battle. First fire, max energy plus strength. Max energy is increased by 2, gains 2 strength at the start of the battle. And we have tiny buds, max energy every turn. Increase max energy by 1 at the end of each turn. Increase max energy by 1 additional. That's pretty good though. I mean, it's just max energy gets increased. This is max energy and strength. Max energy is increased at the start of the battle. Having more strength could be good too. I'm gonna take tiny buds. Nice. So we're in the next segment here. Useful shortcuts. Direct edit. Double click on the conditions to edit their values directly. Deleting skills. Drag a skill to the right edge of the screen to delete it. Cool. Thank you. All right, but that's all the time I'm gonna have for now. This is pretty cool. I like this whole concept of being able to create your own like actions and stuff like that through a little script, like programming system. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a comment and let me know what you thought. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you very soon for the next video. Bye-bye.